Diane, I'm listening to a podcast, Black Lodge Trivia Night. I've never heard so many game aspirations in my life. The first round of combat, if it makes sense, is you start with an opening volley. People loosing arrows at each other, you're taking some shots. After you do that opening volley, everybody starts moving into position. You can choose one of three stances if you're going to enter into melee. You can go into a forward stance, which is all about attack. You can go into an open stance, which is sort of a balance between attacking and defense. Or you can go into a defensive stance, which is obviously focusing on defense. If you have people, we have two adversaries here. If I had two allies that could jam these guys up in melee, a third person could hang back in range stance and keep firing arrows. But you have to have people. You have to have enough people to engage each of the enemies. So if you've got two enemies, you got to have two people to engage them so the third can hang back. Because we're in Strider mode, there's also something called Skirmish. Now, Skirmish is a special Strider mode only. I wonder if you could incorporate it. I don't know. It's a stance you can take it's not range. It'd be the rearward stance. And that's where you could aim. You could prepare shots. But you need people up front to engage the enemy in melee. Skirmish allows you to it's all about sticking and moving with a ranged weapon, which is why I was going to improve with the bow and not the sword. You can also do things like gain ground, which means you, on your next attack, get into a favorable position so you get a bonus die. Now, the trick with the skirmish is that because you're moving around, you're not really getting set. All of your attacks lose a die in penalty. Any melee attack against me, though, lose a die as well. So I think the idea with this is either I'm going to burn hope to take my shots, or I'm going to gain ground and be able to sort of shoot every other turn. So I'm getting that because I only have 2 dice. So if I lose one, I'm in trouble. So I need to get that second one back. So I think I'm going to be burning a lot of hope. And I think I'm going to be taking advantage of that skirmish.